Okay. That should work on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. We missed 10 minutes, but just quick summary. Made some changes to Prologue 6 that I was talking about. That I made earlier before I went live. It's based on feedback. Now I think really need to have a good look at the weapon screen. The loadout screen. Make that easier to use for both mouse keyboard players and controller users. Because when I'm using it, I'm finding it a bit frustrating with how it does its things. And if I'm frustrated, then the players are going to be equally as frustrated. And the players are going to be equally as frustrated. Right? Doubly so. I still know my audio's loud enough. Alright, whoa. Where my trailer? Yeah, when we get released, it's going to be 0.20, just so I can get this fitted in. Because I did it while it was like 19.2 or 19.1. 19.3. Are we already at 19.3? We are. We're already at 19.3, so... We are 0.20.x. Okay. Up next. I'm going to have to check existing cards because I keep creating cards when they've already existed. Sub-targeting. Damage repair. Such a small thing that I can get done. Really simple, I would hope. Equipment fitting screen. Auto apply filters based on ship's weapon and equipment sizes. Yes. That there. That's not hugely important right now. Not with the changes we've made with this assist anyway. Not ready for a fitting screen tutorial. Not until it's complete. Fully complete. That's fairly important. Along with that, let's put it into up next. Let's move that. In general, like up next, this is what I'm working on, and this is what needs to be done. So yeah, there's then this is when we get all the controls in. So this is what we'll try and get done for 0.20. Two. $19 days is the limit we're giving ourselves.
Smooth calls on my
One. Okay. So in skirmish, some annoying things for me. So it's like, okay, we've got a loadout. If I click this, you can see that this is now wobbling because it's trying to keep it up there. And it would be nice if I could use the mouse wheel to scroll down, and if I did that, it'd be nice that it would keep remember to keep the selection, because we're not changed to something else. So let's make notes. Notes are always good. So equipment fitting screen, auto apply filters based on the ship's weapons and eclipse sizes. So I know what this one is. So if the ship does not have a slot size for an equipment item, then that item is filtered out. As default when entering into the loadout screen. That's the first one. Next one we said click in. Oh, I love how it just wobbles when it's there. I guess it's just auto updating, that's why it's wobbling. So I would like page up, page down to go to top of page, bottom of page. Maybe like control, oh, home and end would take you straight to the top, and end would take you straight down, yeah? That would be nice. List active as scroll bar. Go top item in the list and equals select first last item in the list, page up equal up one page like thing. Scroll down one page, item selection, updated. So if we're scrolling down, the last item becomes first item at the top. Then the visible Down, 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 going. Scrolling up. The visible. First top item becomes the last visible item at the bottom, in effect. I'm in this room. Keyboard shortcuts. Now the last, so we do that, and then the player might want to scroll that way. But now, we're seeing all the different sizes again. Well, let's just say that was supposed to be only small size. Well, these could have small and medium. I'll click there and then scroll there. And then really, I guess I still only want to see small. I don't want the filter to update based on that, because that should be like a quick filter. When the player clicks on a slot, it is filtered on the equipment type and slot size. Slot. If the player then scrolls the equip view all sizes, the equip type remains, but the slot sizes, but all slot sizes are shown. The equipment and slot sizes could not change on this condition unless another slot is selected or the player changes the filter. Actually. See, all guns, launchers, Turrets, slots, modules. I don't know, they got a lot going on there. Oh yeah, also. I don't see all the items in here. No, I could literally just solve that by making it taller, wider. Summarizing. Oh, wow. Oh, right. Raw filters here. Select cell, none, invert, expand, shrink view. Hee. Passive, a module, and modifiers. Why do I call that a modifier when everything else is just not a modifier? Okay. On screen filter view. Remove word bias. Passive module modifiers. Item. Okay. Ooh. Other things is what's more relevant for these? Maybe that should be like lock range. And then these should just be range. There's maximum range is different and flight time and everything else. Uh, uh, da da da. Da, 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 da. Flight time. Velocity info. Maximum flight time. Things to think about on that because flight time. I mean, it could be just be flight time there. Or we could say we're just distinguish instead between it being a seeker and another seeker. Really is hard to consider. And we've got range, DPS, and velocity. Flight time and DPS. Ooh, no. I'm gonna just make everything a projectile. And then that'll solve that problem out. And then this panel here. So when we start equipping modules that would do that, then we need a passive module effects to tell us exactly what effects would be applied, because doing that 34, you'd think 68. I suppose no, it doesn't work that. It's depreciating gains, so it would make more help for the player to understand that by making sure we identify it here. Maybe when we actually do click on that, then this updates as well and says, well, okay, you're now looking at that. This is what you're going to be applying to that. There's a lot of work to be done on this. It's good, but it needs to be better. Let's see. Module. Right, so I think literally just this will keep me busy for the next 2 weeks. The only thing I would ever possibly add on this is the active modules. Completely different thing, but to start doing that, I'll never get this game released, so. Oh, what's this? Huh. Milk. Anything else I need? Oh, bread. Oh. Now why are there no turrets? We're coming here, they are there. And they are there. At what point did the turrets not load? Was it because I was faffing around, deleting things, and it just decided to delete them all? Ooh. They're like, this is small, and then I do this, and then, oh, you get everything. So it'll be another filter option saying show only equipable sizes. And then yeah, this one, the equipment screen, save, load panel. Currently lists all equipped items, which also gets cut off if too long. There's no scroll bar. Would it be better if I had an overview which provides an at a glance view for the player to quickly decide on loadout. Visions or expand to make more informed decisions. So yeah, just a list of these is like, yeah, well, but if we could actually like maybe, well, these are your primary DPS, your secondary, your turret DPS between weapons, maybe summarized. And then, yeah. And maybe also in here as well. We've got something cut off here apparently. And the question is, do we want to be able to make this panel bigger or smaller? Or do we want to click between there's lots of detail, but could be information overload, and there's so much other things to be done. I think we got enough to keep us busy for the next couple of weeks. But not for patch notes either. And that will ensure that anyone who's been playing the beta will still get all the changes. Oh. I'm glad I did the versioning thing as well. Ads are about to start, so I'll be right back, take a break, and go check out what I'm working on, what I have worked on, video games, space combat games, all the games. I'm back in a few. Yes. Oh. Okay, okay. Oh, I hit the ads button. Never mind. Oh, lethal as a feather. Right. Where do I start? Don't want everything too easy. Oh, I didn't finish writing this. Up left. To add details of modules equipped, i.e. cumulative totals of module effects being applied. Is it cumulative or calculated? Yeah, cumulative is sort of shaking. Oh, what's happened with my nerves, man? Wow. Just wow. All right. Uh, 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 uh. Mm. Well, let's go and get started on that one, shall we? Equipment fitting screen. Filtering it out. Oh. Shit. Confirm color picker. Works of all existing HUD elements. Because I might have made some changes. And then, yeah, at some point that needs improving. Oh. Oh. We want the and we want this is a screen, okay? What? What? Filter, Daniel. Filter screen. Right. Okay, here's the filter panel. Just see how it gets set up initially. When we enable, we apply view filters. Okay. Should have just discarded. Oh, fuck you. Yeah. That's exactly it. Should have just. Fuck you. Scum. So when we come in here, we've applied filters. So what filters have we applied? Looking like fuck all, to be honest. So was it supposed to do what we was doing? Oh. Oh. Am I going to Lulu? Oh, there it is. Apply view filters. Ugh. Oh, that's just applying the filters we've got. Is that right? Okay. Let's see. Because we might go like, okay. Yeah. So that's what it is. So first of all is we come in, first time, the filter will, in effect, like, do that because we've got small and medium slot sizes. And then when I come on here and come back, then... So it remembered. Got nothing but small. Click filter and it was like small, medium. So it knows, it remembers that. I'm good. What happens if we do this? Well, no mate, you said you did not want that. Alright, that's going to be a lot easier than I thought it was going to be now. So it's just an initial setup. What's this? Okay, apply. So we get all the inventory items that we want. So we've got all our inventory. And then this is like creating all the filters. So it's not really applying anything, it's just getting, isn't it? So we've got filter, we've got a saw panel. So in all the inventory items there. It's literally, yeah, it's just getting every single item in the list. Therefore, I'm calling that's a bit, yeah. Not really a good place for this. Mind you, it's used 6 times over. Compatibilities is no. Okay. I'll leave that no. Fingers. Oh. Just gonna have to apply last active filter. So let's find out. Oh. Da, 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 da. Oh, that was quickly solved. A low-hanging fruit. Immediate dealt with too early. That was create filter group. So we come in, we see everything, but then we click that and then that filters that. But when we click on this, then it needs to not do the filter again. Because we're still under guns and not all. Well, not that it makes a difference, but all shows everything, all sizes, and then when we go into these, then only apply the sizes. That are equipable. Oh yeah, that's another thing to add on our list. So in the equipment screen. Oh. Type and size. Oh. Can you Eurogamer in the clickbaits? A completely timely review of Nintendo's controversial expensive handheld. No, not that one. So it's not the Switch 2 then? No. Timely was the key word. Controversial was the other word. Virtual Boy. Released August 14th, 1995. Oh, I remember that. There was a lad who had it, who bought it and brought it in when we were doing karate. And yeah, it caused fucking migraines. And it was also horrible. It was just a red screen. It's like, what the hell is this crap? But I suppose it paved the way to the Game Boy? No, it didn't. Wasn't the Game Boy out before then? Yes, it was. So yeah, it was the most stupidest thing, because it was supposed to be like 3D, weren't it? What? Because Japan's Japan. They love giving people migraines and seizures. So they set out to do what they wanted to do, and then they achieved that. Giving people migraines and seizures. I'm mad, my friends. I'm maddening. Stop self getting distracted yet again. So we want, that's the initialization, that's fine, but Got mount side buttons. Mount size filter. Recreate a filter item. For this. Where's the filter header used? We've got filter groups. Filter item enabled, okay. We just say is enabled, don't we? Not filter button, but filter panel. Only when on enable. Filter settings. This must be. When we click on an item, we must not in it. Not open. Toggle filter value. On events, off events. When I click an item, a slot, does this. On item view changed. Okay, we found it. So I'll just stick a breakpoint. What we want to find out is so that's applying the filter now, yeah? based on there. And then we apply a filter by clicking on here. Then when we click on, say, what the hell is it doing there? Click on here, it's called this. A weapon item slot on click. Our compatibilities are what? Still recognizes item slot 0. We then call this. Yeah. Okay. Are you having a laugh now, mate? It is, it's having a fucking laugh at my expense now. Right, large. Medium. Still medium. Now I click here. Are you fucking serious now? Often like having a breakpoint what just fixes everything and you have no idea why. See what I mean? Fucking order of events. So I can't use a breakpoint because that just fucking fixes it. This. So some sort of order of events going on there. Or something else, who knows? One of those fucking Unity mysteries. It works on my machine. Yeah, it does it. Fuck. Was you? Control Alt C. Shift. Where's my fucking console log? It's on to me, guys. Control Shift C. Oh. Control Shift C. Fuck off. Oh, you fucking bastard. Clicked pause. Well, I managed to stop and then restart the fucking thing. Right. Click. Click. Ugh. Right, stop it. Control Shift C. No, still doesn't want to give me the fucking console window. Why? Where the fuck is it? Listen, you see, you bitch. I know what you're trying to do. Fucking piss me off. I bet it was on my third fucking screen, which is currently used for my second PC. Right. Oh dear. Now let's bring that over here and now actually get a clear order of fucking events, you wanker. Oh, for fuck's sake, Unity. Come in here. So I applied that. I'll just fuck off. Clear that one. Right, so I click on here and it's done 2 view filters. Now I click over here and it's done the 1. So why the fuck is it applying twice? Stop that. So first of all, well, applying it twice in different places. So when I click on it, it's calling unselected. And then at some point, it then calls on button click. Okay, that makes sense. So unselect means it's been highlighted, but when you click on it, it calls select and then click. It's calling it fucking twice. You wonder why Unity is slow? And then when we click that, so it's doing the handle. And it goes, well, actually now. Then perhaps we just don't do that. Okay, does this work? Yeah. And now if I look at filter, it's saying now we can see them all. Yeah. I'll accept that. That's a quick filter in, and then if you want to restore it back, then just open it and close it and it'll restore it. Yeah. Because then we might say, well, we don't want extra large anyway, and then click on here, and then click on here, and then it's like, okay, filter, and it's like, well, now we reapply it back to what it was. So we'll let the player faff around and choose whatever the options they want, but in the end, get wrecked. Remove 20, 25, 06, 06. Don't want the view being reset when player selects a item slot, then clicks on an item or scrolls equipment view. Okay. Get wrecked, nerds! Oh! You think the rest of it's going to be as easy as that? Mr. Trailer Board. Not that one. Not that one. The list, please. I like how they had the little tick boxes. I use this now, so I've put it over here, and it's not in the patch notes until I've ticked it. Now I know that I've put the items in the patch notes instead of having another fucking list, so that's nice. Now, equipment item screen, auto apply filters based on ships, weapons, and slots. Do I need to do that now? Nah. That's not needed. We've just practically solved it by removing one line of code. It already effectively does it, but we still want the player. Maybe they want to see everything. I don't care. I'm not going to do that now. What happens when we first go in? I'll show everything, won't it? Yeah. I'm happy with that. That's fine. It's one of those things, like when I was working as a software developer, you would have an option because the customers say, I don't want it to do that. I only want to see what I can actually equip. And it's like another customer, no, I want to see everything. So then you like start adding options to satisfy the customer's requirements, which then that customer has to turn on, and then you just have thousands and thousands of fucking options, each customizable for every customer bloody update ever wanted. And it's like, what does this update do? No idea. And you've literally got to try and explain it in a fucking short character one length screen of about 60 characters, if that. And good luck trying to find that. Right, I'm happy. Look, we're flying through this. I'm not going to jinx myself by saying it. So... I think this one's the more important one of them all. The other's trying to improve stuff. So the equipment screen, equip module items. So you can apply module items, but we've no idea what the cumulative effects are. We think we know, but it's not actual. We need to apply it so we actually know it. And this is the one that gets me, because I always forget what I call these fucking panels. You've got a specification, a loadout, and I guess at the minute I'm thinking overview panel, but I don't think we called it an overview fucking panel, have we? Equipment specs, equipment specific. Oh. Ship info. No, I don't want to see who's watching. I know it's 0. Just want to pretend I'm talking to someone, knowing it's 0. The best thing I've done is literally make sure I can't see any view count. Because we know it's going to be 0 for the majority of the stream, and people pop in and out for a few minutes, and because I'm mostly not talking, they don't hang around. It's not very interesting seeing a blank screen anyway. But one thing I've noticed with people I've been watching who've been streaming, coming from similar start points, is they've improved over time. So if I can get the consistency down, I might have a chance of improving and talking more often, instead of long pauses and having something to always talk about. And not only that, but actually saying something interesting rather than just pointless waffle. So now we've got the ship info, an item slot, scroll view, and a viewport, and ship info. Oh. Down here. Oh. It's here. Do we have ship info, text, Okay. So for now, I think I know what I need to do. Ship info text, here it is. So, info text, equipment stats. Oh. Specification, loadout, equipment stats. Yeah. Okay. Oh, answer about to start yet again. How long's it been? 2 hours. Well, we'll see if we can go for another hour. So while I do that, I'll go make myself one final coffee for the morning. You can go check out a video game I'm working on. This is A-Spec First Assault, space combat with warships. There is a demo. It is an early access, and there's also a if you prefer space fighters, absolute territory, which you can find via that page anyway by clicking on my Digitum Software developer publisher name, and it'll take you through to that one as well. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere else. Aha. Back. Okay. Primary. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Turret launchers do not exist. Okay. Need to look at this. Stat modifiers. What have we got in here? Just the name of the modified stats, is it? And goes in the adjustments. Okay. Excuse me. Vessel preview, my friend, please. When is this done? Calculate module, stat adjustments. What? Oh no, what did I click on? Find all references, please. Equipment slot, weapon. A different way of doing the same thing, is it? Please. Oh, what was it? Oh, I've forgotten already. Oh. Draining, just trying to keep. Is this the one? Calculate equipment status. And then we call this thing. Okay. Just take a break point here and watch it break again. Oh, I'm shrimping too much. Oh. Damn. Oh. De-shrimp. De-shrimpify, yeah. Woo. Okay, what are we doing? Brain fog's starting to hit me now. Oh. We have no module adjustments. Of course we don't, because it's just the ship selection. Now we get the selection there, and then oh, so that in there. What do we have now? We have explosive damage. Percentage 0, penalized percentage. Okay. And then we get to see the magic happen now. Get this one in. .6355 blah blah blah. Oh dear. $63, you know, like 65, 4%. And then again, and then see significantly less now. Okay. 1 second. Sorry about that. I don't even know if I turned the microphone off before I disappeared or not. Actually, we can do that. It's either or. And this is the fun part. What do I call this bloody thing now? I don't know why I scrolled up because we already knew what it was called here. We'll go through all the values. Value, not what? Oh. Oh, of course. Does it do it? Yeah. It's key value pair, isn't it? Yeesh. Pretty sure I've got framework. Add spaces to sentences. No, I don't know if that works for... Oh, look, preserve acronyms. It's like, well, as an example. Alright, this is made a text library. Yeah. Apparently, having it in alphabetical order helps. Apparently. One of those random facts of the day. Also not including it when it's not used. Oh, that's a do string, isn't it? To do this formatted line bullshit. Oh, we've got an actual... Bleh. Why are you being a bitch? What is wrong with you now? What now? What are you saying it takes 2 arguments? You don't. No, we don't. Oh, for fuck's sake. There we go. Now what? There we go. Let's see how that works. Right, not applied. Didn't put the indentation in like I asked it to, though, did you? So we now get that in there. Oh, whack. Why are you not all the way over there? Is it because... it needed that to say this is a number, so therefore act like a number. Uh-huh. Now what happens when we throw in armor plates in? Yeah, so it's... maybe that as well. Oh. We need to multiply that by 100 to apply. What's a state? It's a stat name, my friend. We have a stat name. So if KVP value or penalized percentage is greater than, about not equal to 0. Else if it's a negative value. Can it be in both? I don't think it can it? It could. Okay, let's assume it could, then it's not going to be an if else, it's going to be if percentage, a penalized percentage. And flat rate number. No, my friend. I don't think so somehow. Minus 34. Huh? Why does it say minus? This is enhancement. I don't know if this right or wrong. Is my understanding... Oh, it's just me. So, a reduction of 34% is what that's saying. Why just being dumb or what? It's been a while since I did with this penalisation stats, so I forget how the values are actually represented. So we started off with 48, get up to 60, brings it down back to 48. Okay. So in effect, we want to counter the values. Is that right? I want to counter them. Oh, it's not that easy, is it? We have to feed them in and get the stats that way. So we feed them all in. And that actually does the adjustment. So we don't need that. We need to look at this. Not that. Come on. Those are the adjustments. So after we get the stats, so what do we do? You then detailed stats. Oh. Only a number. Is that because I decided on that particular case we don't want to increase armor by a percentage but only by a flat rate? Yes. That's why that's only used there. Okay, here's projectile gun. We have the adjustment value. What? Alright, so he gets the whole stats there. And then we do this adjustment, which is what? So we take the adjust percentage, we apply a penalise, and then we do the flat rate. Okay. Okay, that's making more sense to me now. Is it crystal clear as mud for you? Percentage equals excuse me. Pretty sure we just add them all up, don't we? There we go. For all the adjustments, we get them. Do our fang. Yeah, okay. Wondering how do I really want that to be represented to make it clear. I think it is clear, really, isn't it? Yeah, I think what I was thinking is right? When it comes to this, so if percentage not equals to 0, and that will give us our total value, in effect. Reminds me, I need to send an email off. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Okay. Here we go. Final chance. So stick on armor plating, which just flatly reduces us down there. You can see you've got 25% on the base, and then we say, well, we're just going to install this, and that will bring us back in line to that makes more sense. Because when we just bedink, bedink, bedink. Oh. Uh-oh. I thought about a bit of cash. Making sense. Oh shit, like she's doing as well. So what happens when it goes negative? Can we fly backwards going forwards and that? Holy shit. Bad things happen. Oh, it's out of control. It doesn't know how to do. Okay. That's not a major issue, but it's a funny one. But it's obviously correct with what it's doing. It's been 3 hours and now that's about to cut, so at least we know it's working. And that if we put things in, then it's just gonna cancel out anything that's been applied. This is the other thing I wanted to see. Does that make a difference? 77.8. Cool. Thanks for watching. Go check out my demo. An early access on Steam. Space Combat game. Yeah. Go Oh, don't forget to hit that follow button. Or ring the bell or whatever the other things, so you can keep an eye on progress and whatnot. Until next time, bye bye for now.